Hey, what's going on? It's Joey Myers from the Hitting Performance Lab, and in this softball hitting tips video, we're going to go over conserving angular momentum. The main benefit to you is a faster turn. Quick tip for a faster turn. Now, what I have for you is a before and after of one of my 10-year-old baseball hitters. This is about a 2-week difference. This is the before over here and the after over here. I have his swing synced up. Now, it doesn't matter whether we're talking softball or baseball because we're basically talking about human movement rules or human movement principles. So it doesn't matter if we're male or female or baseball or softball, these rules still apply. Now, one problem real quick is T here, you notice on the after, and soft toss here on the left. Now I want to assure you that I saw game footage of him a couple nights before we worked out, and he was actually doing this in the game, so it's sticking in the game. Now, not quite as much as you'll see him really turn in here off the tee, which we'll go over in a little bit. So let's take a look and just first look at compensation. So the problem before that we were running into was that Michael was laying his bat down and his hands down when he got to his fight position or his landing position. Now, what that caused his front arm to do was to bar out. As he gets to contact, you'll see him shrug his shoulders a little bit, and then you'll see him arch his back a little bit. Now what we did was we went in, looked at him on film, and comparing the two swings now, as you can see he's really moving in here with his eyes. So I want to make sure that you understand that when you teach your kids, make sure that they're looking out in front, and we worked on this last night with him, and track the ball in when we're working off of a tee. We don't want them getting into the habit of really rearing up like he's doing now. Now your other explosive rotational athletes like your hammer throwers or discus throwers, they are allowed to do this and get really wound up because they're not hitting an object that's coming at them. They're trying to throw a heavy object as far as they can, and they're wherever they're throwing it doesn't change. It's always going to be in the same spot. For us hitters, a little different. So that's one thing, one problem you want to make sure you address. Now, if we look at the comparison, we're looking at this front arm, and we're going to see him keep it nice and bent at contact. Now, the law of conserving angular momentum is just like the ice skater that spins in a circle. When she has her arms straight out and her legs straight out, she spins slower. And towards her midsection or her center mass, to conserve angular momentum, she has to spin faster. So in order to do up to the fight position or landing position, which is right here, and then after into the swing. And so we had Michael, that's what he did. He got into his fight position, and then from there went right into his turn. Didn't do anything extra, pushing his arm back or anything like that. So that's a good drill for the softball hitting tips video. If you got any questions, please post them below the video or any comments, definitely. And other than that, let's swing smarter by moving better.